Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a video about this new game that is going to be released on July the 20th that is called Snowbreak Containment Zone. This video is going to be some kind of like very fast information about everything that is important about this game, right? And I'm going to be starting with letting you know, guys, about the banners, right? We really would like to know about the gacha system of this game. I know for sure that you already know that this is a shooter game with some gacha elements, right? So basically, you have new characters, new weapons, and you can get them in the gacha. For what we know so far, there are 3 banners that are always going to be there. We have a standard banner, we have a newbie banner, and we have a weapon banner. The standard banner, as you know from every gacha, it's just standard units that are there. It has 80 pulls pity, so whenever you pull 80 times in a row, you are guaranteed to get a 5-star. It is a 50% chance to get the rate-up if it is in a rate-up banner, but I'm going to be talking about that in a moment. We have a newbie banner that have a total of 50 rolls, and it is just basically, you can get a 5-star guarantee on that banner. If you don't get anything before the 50 pulls, then you are guaranteed to get the 5-star at the pull number 50. If you get the 5-star before the 50, then you are not going to be getting anything else, so you can stop pulling there. And the weapon banner has a PD of 60. So once you have pulled 60 times, then you are guaranteed to get a weapon. Keep in mind, right, that if you get the weapon or the character early, then the PD resets and then it starts counting again, right? It is only going to be guaranteed if you are pulling 80 or 60 times in a row. For the rate-up banners, right, for the special characters that are going to be in a rate-up, we know now that the character that is going to be in the rate-up is going to be Zhao, and the name of the costume is Winter Solstice. Again, rate-up banners have 80 PD, and you can get the character once you get to 80 PD. You have a 50% chance to get it. If you don't get it, then the next time that you get to PD, you are guaranteed to get the rate-up banner character. The pools are going to be 160 of the premium currency that they have in the game that is kind of like a purple crystal, right? So you would need 160 of those, or the specific tickets, right, that you can get from events and everything. For the rates, I know for sure that you guys want to know what are the rates, right? So when it comes to 5 stars, it is a 0.7% for you to get that, or if it is for a 4-star, it is an 8%. If you are pulling in a rate-up banner, then the character would have a 1.86% chance of dropping, right? So you have higher chances. For weapons, it is 5 stars, again 0.7%, and for 4 stars is 14%. If you are pulling in a rate-up banner, then it is 2.37%. So guys, that's basically everything that has to do with the banners. So what we are going to be talking about now is a little bit about the constellations, stars, ranks, I don't know, dupes, whatever you call it, it is all the same in all gachas. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that, right? Here in the screen, I'm going to be showing you now, an image in which you can see like the rates, right? 0.7% and all of that. It is also here for weapons. You can see the information here that I was providing you guys, that it is definitely 0.7, and the rate up as well, that is 2.37%. So when it comes to getting dupes, right, because as every gacha, it is always there is always some kind of dupe mechanic, right? For this specific game, you actually have to like get some shards. When you get the second copy of a character, you get for a 4-star is 30 shards, and for a 5-star is 60 shards. And basically what you do is that you have to buy multiple times something here in each of these ranks. You can see here like this is going to be like the first rank, this is the second rank, right? So when you get a 5-star for the second time, you are going to be getting 60 chars, and those 60 chars are enough for you to immediately unlock everything that has to do with the 4th rank. And then if you get a second copy, again, you have enough to increase everything or buy everything in the second rank as well. But starting from the 3rd rank and up, then you actually are going to be needing to pay more shards. I actually don't know exactly the total amount that it is, but I guess that you would need to get at least 2 times the 5-star to be able to unlock that one. So a little bit more complicated here, but it is what it is, guys. Good thing about this is that you actually can farm these shards for 5 stars and 4 stars. It is completely free to play, so you can get 2 shards every day for 5-star characters. So I guess that it balances out because you're able to get the shards for free, or you can get them from pulling a dupe of the character that you want to use. As you know, the characters on this game are called operative, and they basically, have a basic ability, they have a support ability that is something that is outside of combat, and they have an ultimate ability. So pretty standard, just regular gacha game system, right? The characters are able to equip some artifacts. If you have played any other gacha, you know that there are some type of armors, artifacts, or whatever it is called. And you actually need to equip 3 of them, and they give you a bonus if you have 2 of the same type, and if you have 3 of the same type, you get another bonus as well. There is a talent tree in which you can, level up the, I guess, normal attacks and normal abilities and ultimate ability and all of that. And let me tell you guys, this game is quote-unquote heavily inspired by Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact. To the point that I'm completely sure, guys, that if you have played Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or Honkai Impact, you are going to find that this game is actually very, very similar. I mean, that is something good and something bad. I really don't like that the game is like too similar to an existing game. But I guess we will need to wait until the game is completely out and we are able to actually learn more about this, right? But for now, this is what we have. We have the main story, we have some dispatch, we have the gig link, we have the operation, we have personal file, all of this, right? So let's just kind of like the different mini games that are inside the game. And there is actually a stamina system in this game as well, in which you basically, use the stamina to farm specific resources. Like for example, let me show you, I have a photo here. Like for example, right, obviously you will need to get gold or silver or whatever it is, but this is where you get the money to use to level up your character's talents and all of that. You have the materials for leveling up the characters, you have the materials for leveling up the weapons, and other things as well, right, that you can get while you are just using your stamina. There are more things here, I just don't have a photo of it, but there are more things that you actually can do with the stamina that is not showing here. Again, guys, the game is just going to be released in 2 days, so just wait a little bit and you will be able to know everything about that. There is actually an abyss in this game, and this abyss is just basically the same theme as in Genshin. There is actually no difference to it. You have to use a regular one that you only clear it once, and then you have the second one that activates after that you have to clear every 15 days. So here it is. Again, very, very similar to Genshin. There is like for the abyss, you also have to use 2 teams, and each team would be consisted of 3 characters. So you would need to build a total of 6 characters to be able to complete all of the specific contents in this game, mostly for the abyss, right? There are bosses that are weekly as well, and when you guys are doing the bosses, you're going to be noticing again the strange similarity to the fight that we have with Dubalin in Genshin Impact. So again, going to be very similar. Many things are way like a lot of similarities with Genshin. I'm just out of words. Sorry, guys. There is supposed to be co-op content as well that you can do. I'm not sure if it actually requires stamina or not. I think that it doesn't use stamina, but there is co-op content that we can do, and it is kind of like a role-like content where you actually have to pick some buff and debuff, and then you use that to beat whatever enemy is inside the battle. For the boss fights, when you see this image, you immediately are going to be thinking like, wait, I have seen this somewhere, right? This is like something that you do for the bosses every week. You choose a difficulty and then you add certain different things that are going to be increasing the difficulty even more, and then depending on the total amount of things that you select, then you get a specific amount of points at the end of the battle. This is just pretty much a copy of what it is in the Vagabond events in Genshin. But yeah, it is there. It is weekly, and you just have it there, and it is something that we are going to be having in the game. What else? We have some kind of a specific game mode where you have like a survival where you have to like fight waves of enemies, and yeah, you just kill the enemies and get the rewards. Like you can see here some different what it is called, like the different game modes, right? This is going to be like the Abyss, the bosses, the Clash of Honor is the one that I was telling you that is like the waves, and this one I really don't remember what it is. But guys, basically that is it for like the game so far. That's what is going to be a Snowbreak Containment Zone. I'm hoping that all the information that I'm providing you guys today is actually useful, that you guys can have a great experience with this game. Going to be trying it. Actually, it looks interesting. The developers are doing a lot of changes and they're trying to make the game more fun. And I think that it may be successful. I mean, sometimes I don't really like the graphics because I'm not sure you guys agree with me. But sometimes the characters, like, they look like if they were some kind of like a plastic toy. But aside from that, I like the game. And I'm excited to start playing this game. So guys, this is going to be everything for this video. If you guys can leave a like and subscribe to the channel, that would help me a lot. And see you in the next one, guys. Peace.